We're leaving Java today for our next stop, Bali. We check into our hotel in Ubud, the Kamandalu. Our driver offers to take us shopping. First stop, the mask maker. We're not in Muslim Java anymore. This is Bali, where 93% are Hindu. We have to pay attention not to walk over the offerings left at the entry. Next is the woodcarver shop. This piece is a little larger than what we were after, but there's plenty to choose from. Back to the hotel to relax with a drink by the pool. We have dinner at the hotel and turn in early. It'll be a busy day tomorrow. The full group's here this morning, and Oswald briefs us on the activities. We still have a little bit of time to explore Kamandalu. First stop is the Ubud Market. Lots of stuff. We quickly leave for the Ubud Palace across the street. There are dance performances in this courtyard at night. As photographers, this is a target-rich environment. And it's already time for lunch. Now for a little culture at the ARMA Museum. The grounds are beautiful. And we see our first Komodo dragon, albeit a concrete one. The collection contains paintings by Balinese artists and others who have been inspired by Bali. ARMA is also a cultural center. Sherry found these woodcarvers practicing their art. There are also regular gamelan concerts here. The next stop is the Ubud Monkey Forest, a sanctuary for long-tailed macaques. I think they enjoy watching us as much as we are fascinated by them. So far on this trip, we've been hard-pressed to find wildlife to photograph. The macaques give us a good opportunity to practice. But there's always a critic looking over your shoulder. Then on to the Royal Temple at Mengwi. Offerings on the causeway. This gate is to the inner temple, which is surrounded by a moat. The temple was built in 1634 and stands on an island in a river. These 11-tiered miru are dedicated to the rice goddess. It's back to the bus. We need to be at the ocean shore for sunset. This is Batu Balang, one of two temples built on islands or promontories along the coast. The other more popular temple is Tanah Lot. We make it just in time to capture the sunset. We're at another Ramayana performance, but this one is unique to Bali. It combines the Ramayana epic with Kicak, a traditional trance ritual. Walter Spies, a German expatriate painter and musician, is credited with combining the two traditions into a single performance in the 1930s. The male choir provides not only the accompaniment to the dancers, but become part of the staging. Here they are a forest. Rama and Sita have been exiled too. The chorus is a magical protector for Sita when Ravana, the demon king, and his brother want to kidnap her. They become an army when Hanuman battles Ravana. When Hanuman escapes and sets fire to Ravana's city, the chorus becomes the citizenry, trying to put out the fire. I hope I don't spoil the ending for you, but of course good triumphs over evil. We have two kinds of activities on the agenda today, bird watching and shopping. The birders are up early and head for rice paddies north of Ubud. While the bird life's not abundant, there's enough to be interesting. We were lucky to spot this endemic kingfisher. The farmers have an ingenious system of rice and ducks. The ducklings eat the bugs and the weeds in the fields. When the grains form on the rice, the ducks are ready to become the Balinese specialty, smoked duck. This is not a bird, but it did catch our eye. Then back to the Kamandalu to pick up the shoppers. First stop is the woodcarving shop. We've already been here. So Sue, the bird lady, takes us on a nature walk. The next stop is a silversmith. Then to the batik shop. This shopping is hard work. We stop at the Hyatt Hotel on Sinar Beach for lunch and more birds. We met a spearfisherman delivering his catch to the restaurants on the beach. The squirrels make us feel at home. Then to Sarangan Island for some afternoon birding. Back to Kamandalu. The day's a success. The birders saw enough birds and the shoppers got good deals. We're going to school this morning. This assembly marks the last day of the semester for these first and second graders. We take our places in the back. The kids are restless. Even the older kids who are waiting for their dances on the program. They're all dressed up for the occasion. These 6th grade girls are just too cool to be here. Some things are universal. Finally, the speeches are over. The boys try to look ferocious in their warrior dance. And the girls try to look cool in their crane dance. Then it's over, and time to enjoy vacation finally. Next, we're visiting a family compound nearby to learn more about daily life in Bali. We're greeted by the soft notes of a bamboo xylophone. Our guide, Budi, explains that all compounds are laid out the same: a central pavilion, a family shrine, and pavilions for cooking and sleeping. Making offerings of flowers, sweets, and incense on an artfully folded bamboo leaf is a daily activity. After some refreshments, we head to the rice fields. The complex terracing of the fields are testament to the many, many years of cultivation. Cattle are still the most efficient way to plow the fields, and the rice is planted by hand. Kites are a big deal in Bali. These boys are flying simple homemade kites, but we saw complex kites that looked like sailing ships. We enjoy lunch in this pavilion in the rice fields. On the way back to the road, we see what the fields looked like before they were cleared. We pass the community temple, and more friendly people and curious kids. Then back to Kamandalu for a little downtime. It's checkout time at Kamandalu. We take one last look around. We want to remember this place. We board the bus and head toward the harbor, where the Sea Safari VII is waiting for us. But we're making some stops along the way. We're at the Ubud Palace. This pavilion was used to dispense justice. The accused could contemplate the ceiling, which depicts hell's torments and heaven's pleasures while his fate was being determined. The palace was almost totally destroyed by the Dutch in 1908. This picturesque floating pavilion was built in 1940. Our next stop is Puragoa Lawa, the Bat Cave Temple, one of the 6 great temples of Bali. There are thousands of Indonesian short-nosed fruit bats in the cave. The temple was founded in 1007 and is important in the rites associated with death. These geckos seem to have found a home here too. One last stop at Tenganan. This is a Bali Aga village, meaning the villagers still hold ancient rules and rituals. The village is famous for its handicrafts, especially double ikat weaving. We finally make it to the harbor and the Sea Safari VII. We hurry on board. I think everyone is ready to start the next chapter of this adventure. The crew casts off and we're underway. We leave Tanah Ampo behind and head north through the Lombok Straits.